In this video, we will demonstrate how to access IEEE Explore through the APU library and use its advanced search features to find academic research. This database is particularly useful for finding research papers in areas such as computing, engineering, technology, and information systems. However, access to the APU library's subscribed databases is only available to APU students with the relevant courses and access permissions. We begin on the official APU library website. Once the library website has opened, we can access the different resources and databases provided to APU students. On the APU library website, we click on the triple bar menu to open the additional options. This menu provides access to different sections of the library website. We then scroll down through the available options until we find APU e-databases. This section contains the electronic databases that are available to students through the university. We click on APU e-databases to open the list of available databases. We then scroll through the list until we find IEEE Explore. Once we locate IEEE Explore, we click on the plus sign next to it to expand the available options. We can then click on Access Here to open IEEE Explore through the APU library. This provides us with access to the database using the university's available subscription. Once we are on the IEEE Explore website, we can begin our literature search. Instead of using only the basic search bar, we click on Advanced Search. Advanced Search gives us much greater control over the keywords we use. We can add multiple keywords, remove keywords, and choose how different search terms should be combined. This makes it useful when we are looking for literature related to a specific research topic. Inside Advanced Search, we can enter the keywords that are relevant to our research. For this example, we are searching for research related to machine learning, Internet of Things, security, and privacy. We can add or remove keywords depending on how specific we want our search to be. This allows us to build a search that is focused on the areas most relevant to our research instead of simply searching for one general topic. IEEE Explore also allows us to control how these keywords are connected by choosing between and, or, and not, and narrows the search by requiring both terms to be relevant, or broadens the search by allowing either term to appear. Not can be used to exclude a particular term from the results. For our example, we want research involving machine learning and the Internet of Things and security or privacy. This allows us to focus our search while also including research that discusses either security or privacy. Before running the search, we can also modify the publication year. For this example, we change the publication year range so that we are looking at research from 2020 to 2026. This is important because we generally want our literature review to focus on relatively recent research. Using a defined publication range also helps us avoid including older studies that may no longer reflect current technologies or research practices. Once we have entered our keywords and selected the appropriate search operators, we can review the settings one more time. We have our main concepts, our Boolean operators, and our publication year range from 2020 to 2026. Once everything is set, we click Search. IEEE Explore now processes our search and provides a collection of research papers that match the criteria we entered. We can now see the search results provided by IEEE Explore. For this example, the search produces over 100,000 results to choose from. Although this is a very large number of results, it gives us a wide range of academic literature that we can further filter and evaluate. We can continue refining the keywords, publication range, and other search filters if we need a smaller and more focused selection. To summarize, the APU library provides students with access to academic databases such as IEEE Explore. By using Advanced Search, we can combine keywords using and, or, and not, while also controlling the publication year range. For our example, we search for research involving machine learning, Internet of Things, security, and privacy, while limiting the publication years from 2020 to 2026. This gives us a strong starting point for finding recent academic literature for our research and literature review.